Poetry belongs to the men who eat at gas stations. For only they have saved time enough to admire the beauty of the world unadorned. Mine are short, that's kind of like my thing. So you don't gotta bottom them all, but people think I'm taking the piss, but I like going at poetry shows. So if you feel, if a line really resonates with you, just feel free to, it's a free area, no judgment unless, Z's right, the lights are a little, you could get a backlight it up a bit. I don't know. I see bands do that, I'm like, I'm gonna try it. Why do firecrackers make dogs so scared? You were fine being loud as hell a minute ago. Yeah, exactly. If I were Death Grips, I'd shoot bottle rockets at all those kids who come to see me. Robert Pattinson also there, geeked as hell. Introverts recharge by being alone. They throw rocks and beer bottles at commuter trains. Weed? That's some bum-ass wimpy shit. Real drugs have ATM withdrawals on your account balance, reading like a goddamn car payment. Snap it up. And share with me. I ordered a Mr. Beast burger, but it started barking. So I packed a bowl in the Biggie Bong and then started sparking. How are you gonna wear glasses and a baseball hat? You're doing too much. It's like, all right, whatever you say, home run scientist. I smash my teeth with rocks. They are from the floor. The sounds are crunch, crunch, crack. I don't need them anymore. Your post was removed for exciting violets. Actually, the one that got removed was I said if I was Death Grips, I'd shoot fireworks at those kids. I got flagged for like a year. Sugar frosted, sorry, this one's just emotional. I gotta save this. I'm gonna drink all my profits. Sugar frosted rice-a-roni, chocolate sprinkle rigatoni, supreme collab capsule combo featuring Pepsi, Sprite, and Five Guys, paired together with a stormy weather rainbow blender faux wasabi candied kohlrabi, shoved inside an Al Capone calzone. But I want the cherry maraschino tequila tonic glaze, a la Bobby De Niro. Today, Junior. At night, I close my eyes and imagine being Notorious B.I.G.'s childhood friend. He's famous now, and he has a Sega Genesis with every game. I get tired of Sonic and try Phantasy Star 4. It kinda sucks, but I'm impressed with the animated foes, which are truthfully impressive for its time. Here's a modern one. Progressive Speed User Timing API Perfume JS Surf and Perf, aka breakpoints for load speed. Use incognito tree tracking. Webpack feature, you can analyze imports. Push, render pre-cache, lazy load, stream iteration, single executable apps, process-based permissions, surefire icebreakers. Seth Rogen sure is looking distinguished these days, don't you agree? I've noticed Seth Rogen is always wearing hats and sunglasses. Seth Rogen looks like hell. I got the big jeans on. Big jeans, big jeans. I got the big jeans on. Jeans. I got the big jeans on. Let's go. For sale, Rick and Morty t-shirt. Never washed. A notebook is where a man may hide thoughts away from prying eyes, secrets of his soul disguised as screed, inscribed, and scribbled, chicken scratched with timid pride. Big booty dump truck ass bonanza, like her name was George Costanza. All right. I study pyramids just like the ancient pharaohs, lyrics that burn empires on fire just like Nero did, baked like the bread, the challah, a young educated Sufi scholar, inshallah. Yeah, some people get it, they really don't like that one. I don't know. It's kind of like, I don't know, I think it's good. Okay. Grimm's Fairy Tales, you guys like, you ever... Well, some of the old ones, some of the old copies are a little wild, but some childhood memories being read. Grimm's Fairy Tales, so this one is based on that. Once there was a peasant, and he was the hardest working peasant in the whole village. Every day he was out on the farm, working just as hard as he could. But he wasn't making enough money, so he decided and told his wife, I'll go talk to the richest man in town. And he bade her farewell, put on his wooden shoes, and went down the lane. Soon enough, he found the rich man. The peasant asked, Sir, I work so hard every day. I ask your advice. How can I be rich like you? Ho, 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 the rich man laughed. And he said, if hard work brought riches, then the mule would be laden with gold. The peasant said, and went home. What did he say? His beautiful wife asked. I don't know, the peasant said. Something about having a big ass.
Very good.
I prefer to enjoy it.
Yeah. Very good. Very good.
Oh shit, you shouldn't eat the ice on stage. That's a bad habit. People with weak teeth. All right, this one is called Sad Childhood Memory Idea. Yeah, he died back then. See, we had this game where we would shoot guns at each other. Miss, of course, but still get them real close. Shucks, it was a rush. Damned if the last round didn't curve snug and split his windpipe. His ma was so sad. Sorest part about it, though, it was his back-to-school gun that killed him. It was a different time. When it came time to die out in the Far East, a guy would write down a few words on a silk napkin or a scroll, all spiffed out. The sun sets, flying birds, fallen blossoms. Zap! His head gets zinged off by his best butler. That wouldn't work now. Nobody wants to be a butler anymore. Or a poet. Yeah. Every young man takes a job and gets the privilege of hearing advice from a man who he has no idea he should not be listening to. And one day that sacred duty will come to him as well. Big doggin', bouncing OG, boom boom, bazooka bong, breakfast bark, sparking up Chicago. Put the doggy down in Cape Town. Always barking off that Birkin-bagged Biggie Bone, Peter Barker, Macaulay Bulkin, Bombay Battle Zone. Big dogs are gonna bow wow bark it. Big barkin' like Ricky Martin, biting bow wow Biodomer, but we Steve Harvey barfin'. Oh no, yeah. You stay quiet. Don't mind me. Where's the? Lost it. Oh yeah. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Snow doesn't stay white. Turns to sludge real fast. Mixed with the asphalt and rock salt, and cakes up your studio apartment. Guy who smells like cat litter lives next door, talks jazz and what's on sale at the gas mart. Remember Hawaiian Punch with the albino on the sticker? I tell you true, if these old bones make it to some Samoan island out in paradise, I'm just gonna sit a while here in the toucans and smile. There's one I haven't done live, and I'm just looking for God's Leopard because you deserve to know the truth, what it's about. The whole thing is. And as if on cue, God's Leopard. Way on back through the smoky sands of time, just past the baobab trees where those desert dunes shine purple in the twilight, there was a leopard who languished within an oasis lagoon and thought of how many angels could come to dance on the head of a pin. He thought so long and hard that God called the leopard home and gave him a place of destiny amongst the stars. That's God's leopard, the sailors would exclaim. I watched a cat pounce on a piece of fried chicken as soon as it fell from my fingers. Fuck it, he must have thought. God already picked his leopard anyways. Books for sale. And thank you all so much for coming out. Thank you Z, Ryan, Gwendolyn, Alana, Nat, Grant, Nally, and yeah, bar staff, everybody. Meyer for letting me get the Barla Ritz when I had no right getting it. And yeah.
And most importantly, thank you.
So I'm gonna try. Some people would love to hear this one. Some in the audience, some of you would be very much wish you didn't hear it, but I'm going to read it anyway. Recite it. Let me remember it. Oh yeah. All right. Smoking on that joint like I'm sucking on my dog's dick. It's a simile. It's not like. Flow disgusting sick like I'm sucking on my dog's dick. Illegal most places like I'm sucking on my dog's dick. Makes people make faces. Everybody say, like I'm sucking on my dog's dick. It's a simile, that's how you remember. Or a metaphor, it'd be a crime. I don't have a dog. You really think they'd let me?
You have a leopard.
Thank you. Could you turn the jazz back on?